Welcome to the Power of Three. This is the Haunted Story reading for the collective. It's April 13th, 2023. I've been here for a couple weeks to do this, so I was actually kind of, really excited to be able to sit down and do this. And before I even got the decks, I picked up on an energy of somebody. I now know it's a female energy. I don't know yet whether she's alone or not. But, it's about a haunted house. So I think this is going to be really, really, really interesting. So remember that this could actually, and yes, I did say a little prayer before I actually started and opened this overall energy up. Just in case it is somebody's story, because it actually could be and probably is somewhere in the world, I'm sure. Whether, the viewers here at the Power of Three are affected, if you are, let me know. But for the rest of you that this is not resonating with, it is just a haunted story. So for you to, enjoy. So let's get started with this. I hope you guys are doing good. It's like Thursday, so tomorrow's Friday, thank heavens, and it'll be the weekend. So let's get you this nice haunted story so you have something to watch on Friday morning if you want to, because my videos are always uploaded the next day at 4 a.m. and I'm in Canada, so that's whatever time, whatever time frame you're on, but I upload at 4 a.m. Toronto time. So if you want to save it for the evening, right, you can do that. So let's get going. From our Heavenly Father, always to kick things off, all things whatsoever you shall ask in prayer, believing you shall receive. Comes from Matthew chapter 21, verse 22. So we have a young little female there, walking and talking and asking her Savior, could she possibly have something? And often when we're kids, right, adults are always asking you what you want to be when you grow up, that kind of thing. And some little kids actually, they want to have their own house and blah, 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 which is, I feel, this young one's wish. Always wanted that. So now that she's all grown up, I believe she's got her wish. But we'll see how this turns out. The overall energy is coming from the Shadow and Light Oracle, and we have Mildew Fairy, cleanup time. So we'll just begin our haunted story by saying that this female energy has gotten now, as an adult, what she's asked for. It may not be exactly how she envisioned it, but that's okay. There's much to do. Cleanup time. But as she's cleaning up, and I'm picking up a strong energy on the attic, but, cleaning up in various places around her new property and home, she's hearing things and finding things and stirring things up by throwing things out and moving things around. The supporting energy is coming from this is called the Wisdom of the House of Night. We got listening. And in brackets, it says Kramisha. Not even sure what that means, but it might be a different language or something like that. But what I got from listening is she's hearing, and you can kind of see the words there in the air. What I feel like is happening is as she's cleaning up, she's hearing whispering and voices, and she's there by herself, perhaps. We'll find out for sure, but I kind of feel like she is there alone. So these voices really stand out. There's no mistaking hearing a voice when there's nobody there but you. And if it's not your voice, then whose is it? Words hanging in the air. You hear whispering or two people talking. but she doesn't see anything. I think what we'll do is we'll use the haunted house to start with this time and clarify with the stranger things. So let's see what comes out for our haunted story. Let's see if we can find out about her haunted house. Let's ask, what is going on with the actual house? Why is the house haunted? Why is our female character's house haunted? So what we want is for the characters, the ghosts, whatever, right? Male, female, whatever they are, to show themselves here. Okay, so what is going on with our character's haunted house? This is the World card. It's mine and it always has been. So I feel like we have a more dominant female energy who lived there first and has absolutely no intention of leaving. That's her place, not our character female's place. That's where the talking is coming from. And I also want to point out, they just drew me to attention to, look back here, behind her head here at the top of the staircase. There's a staircase behind her. There is a crowd of people up there. So, she's not alone. That's why she hears conversations, people talking. Like they're not talking to her, they're talking about her. What else now here for our haunted story? Tell us more about the house and our ghost that showed up. 9 of Cups. See, it's this particular piece of property was built by this character here in the wish fulfillment card because they wanted to bring their love's wish alive and give them their wish fulfillment by the house. So they died and passed away. But now this particular, like, not every house is like that. People just buy houses and they move in. It's not their dream, you know what I mean? Like, some people, it means everything to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they may have had to work extra hard to get it. They have no intention of letting it go. So this wish fulfillment just seems to keep happening with this particular house. And so now we have a dead character, female, and a live character, female, that both have no intention of leaving this house. So this could be interesting. Let's see what else comes out. Plus, not to mention the other characters. See, problem is, so far, our female character here that's alive and owns the home now is alone, where our female character that's on the other side has a whole slew of people with her. She's not alone. Where our live one kind of is, right, in a sense. So let's see. Give us one more about the house. One more, please. Okay, I see it. Yeah. The moon. You see how there's gates in front of her? Giant, some concrete pillars with gates that are closed, I might add. The ghosts on the other side do not cross that boundary, and now more and more and more and more and more our live character, our live female character who is alone, might have two dogs there, as you can see, because I'm pretty sure she does. She lives alone and she does not want to be alone. She wants protection. She's got those two dogs with her. But I feel like more and more, because of the antics, because of what goes on in that house, she has no intention of leaving. She herself now does not like to cross that boundary. She just stays there. It's at the bottom of the deck. Justice. So I also feel that this justice is coming from one of the people on the top of the stairs. So a lot of that crowd there on the other side wants to get our character out of the house. They're hoping she will leave, but she won't. I think she's just as insane as they are. She's just alive and they're dead. Or it's going to turn out that way. That's like going to be a slow process. Yeah. 7 of Wands behind that. Right? She ends up like, she does not run. She will defend to her death. Some people are that obsessed, right, about their homes. They can't let go of anything, really, especially something that they waited so long for, worked so hard for. She probably had to, she achieved this on her own, obviously, so it makes it that much more. I have the Stranger Things deck here, so let's clarify this. Let's see now how this goings on now. We know what we're dealing with here, how that's affecting or what they're doing to our live female character. Clarify the World card, please. The Star. I feel like this is our female character trying to stay grounded and focus on the fact that they're alive and it's their home and they want to just, I think that she's hoping that it'll just calm down and settle down and get better. We shall see. Let's see what comes out under the 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment. The 5 of Cups. Sadness and regret. And I feel like this is coming from these spirits that are trying to will her out of there. They're doing things to her wish fulfillment, for their own wish fulfillment, trying to make her regret being there and make her move on. The Moon. She might also be keeping all this to herself, not sharing it with anybody, and it's maybe getting to her a little bit. I'm curious to see what's going to come out under this Moon card. The 10 of Cups. Goes from the 5 to the 10. So I think our female character realizes that I think she wanted this place and worked for it so hard for so long and went through so much to get there. This is her end. She has accepted her fate in her home. And I can tell by the pillars and the gate that it's not just, not your little pissant house on the end of the street. This is a nice place. This is like mini mansion style, okay? And she's probably got a very high paying job, and that's why she's alone, because she doesn't want to be used for her money. So, and this place was probably eccentric, very unique, just like our female character. But yeah, she's accepting things for the way they are, and she's accepting it as her end. Let's see now. This is the Supernatural Join the Hunt deck. So let's see if we can get kind of a conclusion of how this is going to turn out. That's what we'll ask. How's this going to turn out? For our female character. Mildew Fairy, clean up time with listening. Two, four, six of Pentacles. It's fair and it's not fair. Things were so fair and balanced and great and wonderful, and things are not how she dreamed, but she accepts her fate for what it is. There's something about... I feel like these spirits on the other side, they're not affecting her the way... They're affecting her, but not in the way they're meaning to. They just want her to go. But instead, because they don't know what or who they're dealing with, I don't know, I almost feel like it's like changing her somehow. Let's see what comes out with the World card and the Star. The Tower. This is getting interestingly scary, because our female character, this is her. There's going to be a showdown. There's going to be a showdown between these two. And what I got right before this popped out, I'll tell you, is what's going to happen is our female character is going to turn into what started out in the story as the original here, saying it's mine and it always was. And here comes our female character. And she might actually pass away in the house and then go over and literally womp this one and be like, no, it's always been mine and I'm taking it now. Just because of what she's been through. Wow. Wow. Five of Cups under the wish fulfillment. Like, yeah, like it's a disappointment. Definitely. Five of Wands and the High Priestess. This has been thought about and contemplated and conflicted on within. And the High Priestess here is the intuition, which you can see him looking right up to what? Those stars. The stars that we just clarified here with the Tower. Because something happens, okay? It's something that happens within our female character where it changes her. That disappointment. The disappointment underneath the wish fulfillment jumps from the 5 to the 10, which is an end. Yes, the 10 of Cups is good. That house and her life there is supposed to be and was supposed to be her wish fulfillment and her 10 of Cups. With her and her dogs and whatever was to follow. But I feel like this ghost energy, this haunting that's going on in her house is like almost possessing her, you know what I mean? Because she's fighting them. She's not dealing with it and getting them out. She's actually dealing with them on a personal level to the point where they're screwing with her so bad. And it's not going well is what I'm trying to say for her in the long run. She's not, her intuition is gone. dark. I feel like her intuition has gone dark, and she's almost, okay, what they're saying is it's not like she goes over and takes the ghost's place over there, the other character, the female character, the one that says this place is mine, right? That's not what's happening. This is why she's getting weird. This is why she's changing. This is why she doesn't want to cross this boundary. Okay, because our female ghost entity, apparition, whatever you want to call her, is taking over her body, is taking over our female character's body and changing her, like, so she comes alive again. You follow me? So ultimately, if that happens, then our female character that was alive is still alive, but she's no longer herself anymore. She's the dead person's self. You follow me? Wow. All right, 10 of Cups under the moon. Ten of Cups under the moon. Page of Swords. See, this is the energy that our female character is in 90% of the time at home. And it's because 90% of the time our female ghost is trying to overtake our female character. Wow. It's spying, right? Page of Swords is spying. So our female character is always spying and looking for what's going on and where they're at, and maybe asking them questions, and you know what I'm saying? And then the female ghost on the other side is constantly spying on our female character, bugging her, trying to get at her mind. So she loses it and gets so weak spiritually and physically and emotionally that she can overtake her. Three of Cups at the bottom of this deck. Three of Cups is communicating with others. In the normal deck, right? Like going out with friends, dinner, drinks. It's communication, talking, fun, going out. But in this deck, I feel it's her communicating with them. Way too much. Might be from being lonely too. So, this is the Love and Light. We're going to wrap up our story here now. Our haunted story. I genuinely hope that this is not actually happening to somebody, but again, it could be. So, if you know anybody that's, been off and kind of whatever, right? You can let me know. The more people praying for a situation, the better. But other than that, guys, it's just a haunted story for you. So I'm still going to give you a closing message, always, from the Lord. This is the Love and Light deck, and close the energy out safely. And maybe even for our female character, before it's too late there for her. Here we go. Not healing. Glasses aren't up far enough. Helping others is helping yourself. But you see the little bit of a twist there? Screwing with others is also helping themselves in this reading, right? This story, the haunted story. So, but to close the energy out, helping others is helping yourself. For the whole law can be summed up in this one command: love your neighbor as yourself. Comes from Galatians chapter 5, verse 14. It's a very gorgeous card. Look at this. That's just beautiful. Maybe I can turn it this way and it'll be even better so you can see the words. Helping others is helping yourself. So, maybe she thinks that trying to help, maybe she thinks that most of or all this communicating from our female character is because she's trying to help them maybe cross over, or thinks she can help them move on. But I think that this main one here, this female, she's going to take advantage of that and screw with our character so bad that she weakens and she can overtake her. And I feel like even our closing message is a little related to what's been going on here. In to say that our female character, the living one, meant well and means well. Okay? She's not bad and she's not dark. All right? Not by any means. So let's pray for this person if they, pray that all things whatsoever you shall ask in prayer, believing you shall receive. So this person, if they are truly out there and going through something like this, they need help. So they need help spiritually and to clean their home and so on, and just get grounded. So I'm going to leave this haunted story here this week, and I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll just simply hit the like button to let me know that you guys enjoy these haunted stories. And go ahead and subscribe if you haven't. These are all free things. They just make me happy and let me know that my efforts are worth something. So, guys, hopefully I will do another one next week. Hopefully, right? And, yeah. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you again. Till I do, stay in God's light and enjoy His peace. Bye for now.